Okay, let's roll. What up, cappers, gamblers, punters, hustlers, low baggers? What it is. This is my last show of 2018. And because we're running hot on our parlays right now, I decided to do it live. And it's actually not because I'm running hot. It's because I desperately needed to talk to two guys, Donnie Rightside and Whale Capper, because I wanted to end this parlay with the parlay season with a victory. And this is our first time we're going live ever. So I want to give a shout out to all you guys joining me. Thanks so much. Joe Ramirez in the house. Tom Baldwin in the house. Gegard A. Shaking back. Abba Zaba 78. Eric Swells. Didier DeHarn. Brian Watson. Bustin' Nuts. And Sean Robertson. Well, this is the first time we be going live. And I'm excited. But first, I will show you why I'm excited. Now, those of you who've run with the bag since I started rolling know that I really love parlays. Parlays excite me. I used to talk about, sort of going for a 90-foot jump when you're snowboarding instead of the little ones. I like going for big scores. They excite me very, very much. I'm coming off a plus 677 win. But in honor of transparency and honesty, I didn't make the bet. First time all year, I didn't put $100 on my parlay at plus 677. Cost me $700, but I have to let you guys know what happened. I was in Main Island, BC over Christmas. We had a huge windstorm, and I got messed. We had no power for 3 days. I went into town. The downtown core got power, so I went in very late, and I made a few plays, and it was so bad because I had a really good read last week. I went 5-0 and beat the prick. Only 3-3 in my bets, and I didn't make the goddamn parlay bet. Oh, God, it bothered me so much. My Legan in the house, Dean Williams joining us, Nico, Rudar Reza, Kyle Jack. Thank you guys for joining. I have put together a 3-game parlay at plus 581. But Rafa, my man, before we do, can you please show the parlay record? I've made a bet every single week of the NFL season, plus 7.1 units, average line plus 357, 44.5% ROI. God damn, that looks good. Triple beams in the house. Okay, you guys. Now, I can make changes to this. First thing I'll tell you is what I'm going to do. Oh, and Ron Fig here. Yeah, what up, Spidey, man? Spidey's looking really good, too, across the street. I promise I will do more with Spidey in 2019. For those of you who don't know, Ron Fig, my man, knows that we're beside the Refugio here in Costa Rica, a Refugio that I visit every day. And there's a spider monkey there named Spidey that I've become very close with. He was a shrink for me when I first came down here and dealt with difficult times. Nick O also joining us. All right. Oh, and Legan says, yes, Jimmy, next season do this parlay live every week, please. That's a good idea. I really enjoyed doing the parlays. I love working with Pete. Pistol Pete Loshak can't be with us right now, but that's a great idea, Legan. I think that's cool. I'll definitely talk to Sophia and Zach about getting to do this live every single day. Okay, so first off, I'm going to tell you, now I haven't locked anything, I haven't made the bets, but these are the 3 plays I want to make, and then why don't we just quickly touch on the plays that I've decided not to make, hear what you guys have to say about this. Okay, so first off, Luis Melendez in the house. Thank you for joining us, Luis. First off, these are the plays that I'm going to take. So right now, if we don't do anything, if we don't massage anything, I'm on a plus 581 parlay. I'm going to take the Chiefs first half and minus 7.5. Playing the Raiders. We joked a lot about on the Audible that the Raiders season ended last week. They don't care about this game. Chiefs, minus 7.5, first half, and minus 115. Minnesota Vikings, minus 4.5, full game. It just does not make sense. The Bears should use this as a bye week. And then the under 40.5, Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens. Oh, nice, Elio. I can't wait. And also, for you guys watching live, as soon as this is over, I'm going to hammer that Santa Anita card as hard as I possibly can. I will be at my desk. I'll be tweeting out all my bets. I will be hammering it very hard. So, Chiefs, Vikings, and the under 40.5, Browns, Ravens. Those are the most appealing plays to me. But because I haven't locked it in, I would like to talk to you guys quickly about the plays that I've decided not to. One is I've decided not to move forward with the Giants. I decided not to move forward with the Jets at Patriots because it's touchy. The over was also a question mark. The main thing I decided not to move forward on was the Steelers first half. Oh, Sean Robertson says, Bag, that under scares me. Interesting. Well, I mean, we've been watching this Ravens team play. They want the ball 38, 39 minutes a game. Interesting. Please give me all the insights you have about those three plays because that's where I'm sticking at right now. Dean Williams says, could see the Browns offense going off. Really? But I mean, this is a must-win game for the Ravens. Interesting, Dean. All right, keep it coming. Abba Zabba says Vikings full game. Yes, I agree with what Donnie was saying. This could easily be a free roll. I expect that bench to be emptied by the Bears in the second half. They have no reason to play hard here to me. And everyone said, well, yeah, they could lock up a higher seed if the Rams lose to the Niners. The Rams are not going to lose to the Niners. And it was mentioned in the chat that the Niners had lost their last two road games by 18 points and 27 points respectively. So, speaking languages says crack. Interesting. Now, I guess the Steelers is the only spot. I like that 40.5 Browns-Ravens. I think there's going to be a low-scoring game. Abba Zabba says I like it. Kyle Jack says Ravens all the way. Let's quickly while we're doing this live, why don't we get a quick read on what the weather is in Baltimore on Sunday before I lock it in. Okay, so I guess the only other play that I'd be close to adding would be, okay, let's say two plays. First off, it would be Steelers. First half, I decided not to add that in. Sunday, we have 46 Fahrenheit high, 37 low, wind 4 miles per hour. You're right, that is... Okay, Triple Bean says, the Chiefs leg is great, Jimmy. Raiders shut down 2-0 linemen. Short week, flying to Chile KC. They might not get up playing, struggling there. Okay. Dean Williams says, Browns playing for their first above 500 season. God knows how long. After they got rid of Jackson, teams come together. Could see them playing the Ravens well. I could see them playing the Ravens well. Eric Swell says, I like that under. Rudar Reza says, I don't like the under in the Ravens. Maybe Ravens full game. Ugh. Okay, well, let's keep talking here. So, if that's the one game that's kind of loosey-goose, and I'm a little concerned that the Bears empty their bench, so that under is not what I want. And then the only other play that I was very interested in the under was Colts-Titans. 43.5. Colts-Titans. Mark Jones likes that first half with Pittsburgh. Nick O says Seahawks -7 first half is money. Interesting. Maybe Jets plus for Steve. Miss J, I love Miss J. Said, I just noticed the show is live. This makes me so happy. Oh, I love you so much, Miss J. You put so much energy and time into the LoBag's show. We absolutely love you. Legan says, Pitt first half. I agree with that. They want to ensure a win before they peak at the Browns-Ravens game. Yeah, but don't you think that the Bengals would like nothing more than... I feel like the Steelers let us down time and time again. And you know what I didn't fall for this year? And I said it on the LoBag's show. And I believe I said it on the Audible. Every year, about halfway through the season, the Steelers look awesome. And you think, man, this team can run through the AFC. Look how vulnerable the AFC is. And this year, I didn't do that. I didn't put money at 10-1 or whatever we would have gotten, 12-1, 14-1 on the Steelers to win it all, thankfully. Kyle Jack says, my Bucks going to smash them Falcons for the fun of it. League and Pitt first half, I agree with that. Okay. So, what do you guys think of the Colts-Titans? You guys like that under better? Because that I find is very interesting under. I do think that this Ravens-Browns game will be played very tough. That's what I think. That's why I'm leaning towards the under. I really do. I think I'm going to stick with it. Stephen Allen house. Whoa, what is this show? Tell you what it is, Stephen. It's my last show of 2018. And I got a bottle in my desk. I'm going to go hit the rest of the Santa Anita card. That's what I'm going to do. Shout out to all you guys. Man, I love this. I love the fact that you guys would join me on a live show that we pulled out of nowhere. Means the world to me. And I'm just very fortunate to run with all you guys. Sean Roberts says, line movement in favor of the Panthers, Jimmy, against the Leafs. Good. I thought the Jackets were live, man. I thought the Jackets were a live squad. And I like the fact, I know it's crazy to say that they're on the back-to-back against a team that hasn't played in a week. I like it. Panthers are going to smash tonight. Panthers -1.5 is my favorite play of the whole card. Brandon Marin said 38-10. Colts last time they played. You know what? I am going to stick with this parlay. And Robert Gilmore says Jimbo's loaded. No, Robert, this is Jimbo on lack of sleep and 100% sober. I'm actually 100% sober, but I won't be in about 12 minutes, Robert. But yeah, this is me. And you know, the fact is that, D Hall in the house, Nick O, man, you guys, you keep me waking up in the morning. You keep me seeing the light and not the dark. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. David Stewart in the house. Listen, Kyle Jackson staying off Steelers numbers just too big. I don't like those 9.5s. But Robert Gilmore, the tough thing, Jerry Jones in the house. Robert Gilmore, is that you can't read notes. Now, I didn't have as many notes as I usually do for the Audible. Week 17 was tough. And right now I'm doing Beat the Bag, Santa Anita edition. So I had a lot to focus on different things. And, but you can't read notes if you've had a couple beers. That's one thing. Like, I've been a stand-up comic my whole life until I came down here and put that world behind me for who knows how long. But you can be drunk and do stand-up because you've done those jokes so many times. It's second nature. But reading shit, you can't do that. You can't do that live, drunk reading stuff. John F. in the house. Mark Jones, Jimmy, please tweet weekend picks, please. Mark Jones, I need a chance. I need a chance to get out with the sleuths, man. I need a chance to relax. That helps me. Mondays, you know how hard I hit on Mondays because I get a chance to take a little break on Saturdays and Sundays. A little break, man. I get liquored up. Got a bit of a booze problem. I get liquored up heavy, but I hear you. Maybe I will do a little more of that on the weekends. Kyle Jackson, I was loving the under in Niners, Colts, and Bucks games. I like him too. Okay, I'm locking in and Abbas says, what about Seahawks first half? I'm not that comfortable with the Seahawks play right now. Although, hey, listen, I was all over them against the Chiefs. That was one of my plays last week. And I went right up against my uncle, Heisman winner, Gary Beeben, who loved the Chiefs, thought they were going to take care of business to ensure their home games at Arrowhead throughout the playoffs. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to jump on, this is my final parlay of the season. Chiefs minus 7.5 at minus 115. Vikings minus 4.5 at minus 110. And the under 40.5 at Browns. Ravens. Mark Jones says, I drink during all your shows. Much love, Mark Jones. Mets 93 FCC says, bro, what's your NBA picks? Did you got any on the total? Yeah, let me just pull up my notes from the morning. Yeah, I got a bit of a you know what? I hit a high water mark about maybe 2 weeks ago, up 20 units. And man, I'm just not seeing things clearly all of a sudden. I think I'm at about, we didn't put the records up. I think I'm up about 13 or 14 units. I'd have to double check. But, and Get Guard saying Pat's first half is a good play. Mark Jones, I think the Jets could be added. I came close. I thought about the Jets. But my NBA plays today, I stayed off the Pacers. I've had such a bad read with the Pistons. I'm on the under 209 in Raptors Magic. Curious to see what the line movement's been there. Oh, and I have to jump on. Oh, thank you. I got to go. I got to make a bet right now because I needed to know if Whiteside was in the lineup to take the under in the Cavaliers Heat. I'm sure that's been announced, so I got to go bet that quickly. And I got to hammer the rest of this card at Santa Anita. I'm on Pelicans minus 4. And there's something else. Oh, yes, the Clips. I'm on the Clip show. I got minus 5 and minus 110. You guys have a wonderful end of 2018 and be excited about 2019. Let's focus on the light and not that dark. And I can only say that because I got you guys to roll with truly. And James saying Chiefs first half minus 7.5 is gold. Robert Gilmore saying Oladipo is back tonight. Yeah, I just can't read this Pistons team for whatever reason. Emmett says I'm going to bet on Hornets over 221. Interesting. I'll take a look at that when I go over to my desk. You guys, though, mean the world to me. Have a great end of 2018, and let's have an incredible 2019 working together. Much love, you guys. Again, A+, 581 parlay in the house. Chiefs minus 7.5, Vikings minus 4.5, under 40.5, and Browns, Ravens. You guys have a great end to the year and a great happy new year. Much love, and thank you for joining us.